boys and girls, babies in your diapers. Welcome to the Tiberius Show with your host, Tiberius Hoy.
That's me, Tiberius. Today we're going to talk about some very awesome stuff. We have an awesome video game to talk about, a book about red foxes, my balance score report, and we have a totally awesome guest, the one, the only, the amazing Ashley Miller.
Hello.
Ashley is a wardrobe stylist who has worked with ABC, CBS, Fox, Bet, and Bravo. Thank you for being on my show.
Thank you for having me.
Today, we're going to start off with the video game of the week, and this is going to be a story.
And now it's time for the video game of the week.
Today's video game is Moving Day. This is a game on the Roblox platform. It was made by Scriptly Studios. They have made other games, but today we're going to review Moving Day. This is a very different kind of game. It is a story kind of game. So first off, I got into the game and it was kind of cool. First, I walk around and I saw trucks with a sign that said Truck A, and there are other trucks. You go into one of them and you wait. Other players enter the truck, and when there is enough people for a full game, the truck leaves and we are put into a new game server. When you enter the full game, you see a house and everyone waits in front of it talking. Then there are people talking at the top. You see a person at the front door to greet you and he says hello. And so we talk with each other and then the non-player character. And then we are offered to go inside. And then he asks a question. The host says, what do you want to eat? And then offers food choices which then pop up for you to choose. Then you wait. Well, this is a story-based game. No, I don't really want to tell you the whole story because I don't want to ruin the whole thing. Well, it was a lot of fun, and I don't want to give away the options and ending. I give Moving Day 10 out of 10 stars because it was really fun to play with other people. The story was good, and it allowed for everyone to work together for a common goal. I think most explorers would enjoy this game.
Nice. Yeah.
The Tiberius Show would like to thank one of our dedicated sponsors, Custom Designs Orlando. These guys are on Mills Avenue and do all sorts of stuff, ranging from photo ID badges, engraved signs, custom Braille ADA signs, vinyl lettering, to trophies and awards. They can ship products all over the United States. You can reach them at 407-898-0373. Over 40 years, Lighthouse Central Florida has provided education, independent life skills, and job training to thousands of Central Floridians who live with blindness or any degree of vision loss. Whether it's picking out clothes in the morning or just moving around your community and serving Orange, Seminole, and Osceola counties, contact Lighthouse Central Florida at 407-898-2483 or visit them online at lighthousecfl.org. Now it's time for the book of the week, Getting to Know Nature's Chosen Red Fox. This book is written by Mary Switzer. Let me read to the back of the book. In fact, actually, would you like to do the honors?
Definitely. Thank you. So, it is everything you ever wanted to know about red foxes. This book describes the physical characteristics, habits, and habitats of red foxes. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. This is an AR book and it's worth 0.5 points or half a point. It is rated for 5th grade and 5th month. This is a great series about everything nature. This is an old book series, so they may be hard to find.
Nice. Do you like nature?
Yes, I do.
Nice.
And I got these for Christmas.
Ah. Shouts out to Mom and Dad for the gifts.
This is not like my novel books. This is not fiction. Instead, this is more of a resource book. Kind of like a dictionary, but instead, it's all about red foxes.
Nice.
If you wanted to know anything about red foxes, this is the book to read. I learned that red foxes have 2 coats, and this helps them sleep outside anywhere when there is no wind. Can you believe that red foxes sleep in the big, big woods?
Oh my gosh. kind of scary, though, a little bit.
I know that mothers can give birth to a pup of red fox.
Yeah.
It's kind of easy to know. Now, I won't tell you everything, but this is a great resource if you want to know that red foxes help farmers by eating the bugs that eat their crops.
Oh, my gosh.
And that red foxes can make like strutting back forward. And then they are very, very, very fancy animals.
I like fancy animals.
They communicate by barking and howling and urinating on trees to mark the territory.
Okay.
I give Getting to Know Nature's Children Red Fox 9 out of 10 stars because I enjoyed learning everything I ever wanted to know about red foxes. I also learned that red foxes' mothers prepare for a baby by borrowing a burrow and digging caves in that burrow to save spots for the babies.
Wow. That's interesting.
It is. I thought that it was really cool that the young foxes learn to hunt by playing with their parents. The Tiberius Show would like to thank one of our awesome sponsors, SlutChannelUS.com. These guys are very, very cool. They bring 21st century surface drainage solutions to reality. They can do corporate and government work. These are the guys that make roads and bridges safe in the rain. You can see all about them at SlutChannelUS.com. That website again is SlutChannelUS.com. See DavidSmithLaw.com.
You can call him at 407-801-2667.
Wait, you are not Chuck.
My dad can help when people get hurt. He loves to help people.
If you are ever injured at work or in a car accident, you should call my friend Chuck.
You can call him at 407-801-2667.
That website again is CWSmithLaw.com.
Offices, Orlando.
Does it actually have that much W's?
Now it's time for an interview of an interesting person. Today's guest is going to be so much fun. Today we have the one, the only, the amazing Ashley Miller.
Hello. I love when you do that. It's pretty good.
Ashley's a wardrobe stylist who has worked with ABC, CBS, Fox, Bet, and Bravo. So first off, how are you enjoying being on the show?
I have spent the last basically 2 days with you, and it has been so much fun. You have like an amazing personality. Love everything that you're about when it comes to your show. How did you like hanging with me?
I liked hanging with you because I get to like feel what it's like to be in a new outfit.
Yeah. Feels good, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. So to jump right in, you are a wardrobe stylist. Can you tell our listeners what that means?
So a wardrobe stylist, there's actually a couple of definitions. So wardrobe stylist is usually when you are on TV or dealing with like commercials and things of that nature. I'm actually a wardrobe stylist and a personal stylist. So a personal stylist is actually when you deal with what they call regular people. So anyone that needs anything from something to wear to work all the way to like a wedding or anything like that, I do that as well. So I work, my main show or my main job is working on TV. I do a couple of different TV shows. Right now I'm doing one called The Tamron Hall Show. I've done The Chew on ABC in the past where I got to eat a lot of amazing food because it was a cooking show. And I've done also a talk show as well called Page 6 TV.
No, you've actually done this show.
Yes, I have. High five to that.
So you help decide what people wear.
Yes.
How does that help them?
I think it helps them in so many more ways than they think it does, because not only do you get to find out what to wear and what's good for your body, but also I've seen it build people's confidence. It's made them want to go out and do more, be more adventurous, and they feel good. And my whole tagline is when you look good, you feel good, and ultimately you do good.
Mm-hmm. So what got you interested in fashion and what people wear?
So actually, my story is a little bit different than I guess I would say, people who might have pursued the career earlier in their life. I started when I was 27 after I did my master's in project management, and I was actually going into taking over my dad's granite construction company. And I started to just feel that I still wanted to do that, but I felt I was interested in some other stuff. So I started looking into my hobbies and thinking of different things that I wanted to do. And I actually was talking to my therapist, and she told me that, what do you like to do? And I said, well, I love looking at fashion magazines. And we opened up what that meant. So because I liked fashion, I liked looking at clothes, we looked at the different professions that are in the fashion industry. And one of them is a wardrobe stylist. So that's how I got started.
What is the coolest thing that you have ever seen while working as a stylist?
I will say this, when I was just starting out, I was assisting bigger stylists, because one thing about my job is, and with any job, you need on-the-job training, right? So you intern and assist with different stylists to learn the different realms, and I got to assist on a job with Madonna, which you probably don't know, but she is very, very popular. So I was able to do one of her music videos, and that was an amazing experience.
Wow, that's really cool. So what is the best part about doing this job?
The best part about my job is really getting to know everyone. I mean, look at, I got to know you and see what your interests are, what you do. That's what I do with all of my clients. The first thing that I ever do before I put any clothes on them is I ask them the things that they like, what their regular routines are, and all of those things are able to help me to pick their clothes. Because whether it's they're a stay-at-home mom, or they're always in the office and they do a corporate life and they need to have suits on, or maybe they're an entertainer and they have a lot of events to go to, I need to know those things so I can help them to best have the wardrobe that best suits them.
Okay. So what is the hardest part about being a stylist?
Did you see all those clothes that we went through yesterday?
Yeah.
Well, just think about this. Sometimes, most of the time, I actually have to bring those to my clients. So all of those clothes have to then be packed up and brought to the clients, and then whatever they don't want has to go back to where it came from. So a lot of people don't know there's a lot of hard work in styling.
How does one train or learn to be a stylist?
So the good thing about my career, I think, is that you can really start from any age, and it's all about the experience of just going out, being with the people, and really getting that on-the-job experience. But what I will say is I personally went to a school that's actually called School of Style, and they were able to help me to understand the ins and outs of the business of fashion styling, as well as the do's and the don'ts. So that really helped me to understand how the business goes.
You changed my outfit. Can you tell me more about why? What you changed?
So, with your outfit in particular, like I said, I like to get to know people and what they like. And I was talking to you as well as your dad, and I know that you love paying homage to old school news reporters. And so that's why you had like the bow tie and the suspenders and the hat. And I didn't want to take away that part of the event.
So why did you choose this outfit?
I thought that it would be so important to give you a little bit more flavor and a little bit more fun. I think the patterns really just play on to your personality. It still gives you that classic news reporter feel, but then we added a pop of color, which you like, and we tied it all together with a vest and a classic white pant. And then we just still kept, I'm all about keeping things that people like in their wardrobe. So with you, you love your hat, and I think you love your bow tie. So, love it, right? So I thought, no reason for us to take it away. Let's just enhance it. Do a different color, do a different style, and that's how fashion is.
Yeah. So when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? Did you always know that you were going to be a wardrobe stylist?
I did not. I actually grew up thinking I was going to be a nurse, like my mom. And I went to college for it. Science is not my strong point. So through time, that's how I got into fashion, because I changed my major in college. So I went into a communications major into PR, and that was kind of transitioning my life. But I've also, when I graduated for college, I was a mental health targeted case manager, and that's actually been a really monumental part of my life too, because it helped me to see the importance of helping people as well.
If you could go back 10 years and tell yourself something, what would it be?
I think if I went back 10 years, I still tell it to myself now, but I would tell myself, be patient. I think sometimes I can get very overwhelmed of wanting something to happen, and you got to be patient. You got to let things go and let them manifest in the way you want them to.
What advice would you give my listeners if they wanted to grow up and be a wardrobe stylist?
What advice would I give listeners? I would say, 1, definitely reach out to people that you know. Research is everything. I think that Google was my best friend when I was trying to figure out my career, because you may not know the answers, and that's how you seek the answers, and then you can get the real education or get the information you need from people that may have a lot more experience than you. But if you have no idea where to start, Google was my best friend.
Okay. So I saw that you also run a company called Koi3. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, so Koi3 is a lifestyle brand, and Koi stands for Keep On Inspiring. So it's all about inspiring people to live aligning their mind, their body, and their spirit. Live by 3. And so the whole thing about the brands is I want people to be able to live in their purpose and do the things they want to do. I personally, when I was, like I told you, I was 27. I'm 32 now. I was 27 when I started to do wardrobe styling. And how I got to the place that I did was by seeking and looking and asking everything around me to really understand what I wanted. Not what my parents wanted or not what my family, my friends wanted, but what I wanted. And from there, then I was able to make some decisions for myself. So I thought, why not create a brand where I can inspire people to really live in their own purpose and to manifest what they want in life?
What was the biggest mistake you ever made, and how did it change you as a person?
That's a good question. Wow. I wasn't ready. Biggest mistake I ever made. I'll go with the first thing that just came to my mind. And I will say, when I started my company, Koi3, you get so excited when you're starting a company and you just want to do everything at once. And so what I did is I have like t-shirts that you probably saw on my website and things of that nature. And I bought a whole bunch of them. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I have to sell them. So,
How are you going to sell them?
Exactly. So I had to work overtime to sell them, because if I didn't do anything, if I didn't tell anybody about them, they were just going to sit in my house. So that was probably, I feel like I probably should have slowed down a little bit, got a couple of shirts and sold them first. But what it does is it makes you a better person, because then you have to go out and talk to people, get to know people, and tell them about your brand. So it kind of worked out in the end anyways.
Well, first when you're starting a company, you should think about how you're going to sell.
Yeah.
What you're going to sell first, and then you buy the product.
Exactly.
But you just went all out at once.
Yes.
Yeah.
So lesson learned.
Is there anything else you think my listeners should know about you?
They definitely should know that I'm all about collaborating with people and talking to people, just like how I'm talking with you. So they definitely should reach out to me. I'm always open. I am, like I said, I do 2 things. So I am a stylist, as well as I have a brand, Koi3. So if they ever want to reach me, they should reach me at ashley@ashleymichellemiller.com or at info@koi3.com.
Do you have a website or Facebook for my listeners to want to follow you?
Yes, so they can follow me at ashleymichelle.miller.com. That's my website for styling. And then for Koi3, it's KOITHREE.com. And then I am on Facebook, but I'm more on Instagram, so they can follow me at Ashley Michelle Miller on Instagram, and they can follow Koi3 at KOI_THREE.
So, what is that one question that you think I forgot to ask you?
I don't know. You have actually, I have to say, big ups to you, because you really are very thorough with your interviews. So I really don't think there's anything you haven't asked me.
Mid-State Fire has been providing top-quality fire equipment services for 3 generations to the Central Florida area. Don't wait for an emergency to repair. Call Mid-State Fire today at 407-246-8855. Get your fire extinguishers and emergency lighting for both your home and businesses by visiting www.midstatefire.com. That number again is 407-246-8855. The Tiberius Show would like to thank Boggy Creek Airboat Adventures for being one of our sponsors. I got to go on an airboat and saw a real gator. I even got to go to the gem mine and mine for some gems. We ate a steak dinner at the restaurant and even got some gator rights. If you want to have a blast with the entire family, I suggest you go to www.bcairboats.com right now. Get your tickets today. The website again is bcairboats.com. Oak Ridge Gun Range is a family-oriented shooting range that has been in business for over 30 years. They specialize in basic firearm training and offer numerous services such as consignments, gun trades, gunsmithing, and concealed weapon classes. I even got my training for gun safety at Oak Ridge Gun Range. Great customer service, and firearm safety is what they do best. So find out more at oakridgegunrange.com.
Get ready, it's time for the Bowling Score Report!
So this week, I got to go to bowling, and I got a 97, a 102, and a 103 in the final game. I really enjoyed playing with my friends. Plus, I'm getting better. I can completely my spares.
Nice. Skills are getting better.
I want to make sure to thank Bullfight for my new awesome bowling shirt. If you want to get a shirt like this one, you need to go to bullfight.com.
I love this shirt. Nice.
So, if you want to go bowling with me, be sure to join the new Spring League at Boardwalk Bowling Saturdays at 10 a.m. in Marlboro.
Nice.
Tiberius' favorite subject, it's Math Corners!
Thank you so much, Ashley, for helping me with Math Corners. Today, we're going to talk about math in your wardrobe.
That's interesting. I've never thought of it like that.
So I've been searching Google for how to use math with your wardrobe. And well, there were a lot of websites offering to teach about capsule math and wardrobe limits.
Yeah.
So the idea is that you have so many pants and shorts or bottoms. So many shirts or tops, and so many layered accessories like hats, vests, blazers, and suspenders. These can be mixed and matched to make different outfits based
right.
on color and style.
Yes. Well, it's actually true because a lot of times what I do with clients is, like you said, it's a capsule wardrobe. So what we do is we'll get them foundation pieces that they can mix and match with anything. So, you have 5 different, like a top, a dress, a vest, a blazer, anything, a hat, and then you can mix it so the dress can go with the hat, or then the hat can go with the blazer.
We tried the blazer with this.
Exactly.
But without the vest.
And we also remember we had a white blazer that matched these pants that also go with this outfit too.
So if you have 5 bottoms and 5 tops, you should get 5 times 5 outfits for 25.
Yep, that sounds about right to me.
So now some tops and bottoms may not go together. So when you make your chart, you make a light and a dark red based on the color.
Right.
And then you can add the accessories. So since you have 3 hats, 2 vests, and 2 blazers, that means I have 7 possible combos times the 25 outfits.
You seem to be better at math than me.
7 times 25 is 175 combinations.
Wow. Nice.
Now, I guess the question is, how many of these combos will look good? Now my dad says you are the expert, and most likely 100 of them will be cool combinations.
Right.
But the solid colors make it easier to blend with most outfits.
Well, you sound like you're about to be a styling expert yourself.
But I don't know if I can sure that other people yet.
Yet.
I'm not old enough.
Okay, got it.
So actually, how else do you use math with your work?
I actually, as you asked me this question, I was like, wow, you never realize how much you actually do use math. Between whether it's, like you said, color combinations and things of that nature with selections. I have to do invoices because I have to get paid, so I have to add up my services. I mean, and even when I'm buying stuff, I have to have a budget. So it's important, if I'm picking a certain amount of outfits, how much of the budget is it covering so that I know where to go and where to shop. That's all money and math.
Thank you so much, Ashley, for your help with math class.
No problems. I had fun.
And now it's time for Heart of a Lion. We at the Tiberius Show like living with the heart of a lion. Living with the heart of a lion stands for leadership, integrity, obedience, and nobility.
This week, we're going to talk about obedience. For me, I think obedience is being fully committed to doing what is pleasing to God. Qualities of obedience are compliance with a good attitude, respect for the laws. You know when someone is obedient, when they follow instructions willingly and freely.
I like
Now,
that.
if you are a regular listener, you know last week I had a hard time with obedience. I have to face the consequences of misbehaving. The next day I went back to school and my teacher said I did much better in paying attention and behaving. Then Thursday I was sick and had to stay home from school.
Oh, no.
I was sick all weekend and was told I needed to rest and not run around and play like I normally do. When I wasn't feeling good, and it was easy to lay around and rest. As I started to feel better, I wanted to go outside and run around. But I remembered what I was told. Instead of doing what I wanted, I played cards and board games and watched a great show called Brain Games. I highly recommend watching it.
I'll have to look at that.
So, Ashley, of all of the Heart of a Lion virtues, which is your favorite?
I think integrity is very important to me, especially just in my life as who I am. I want people to be able to trust me and know that I'm a good person, but also in my brand and what that is. And as a stylist, I really want them to be able to see me in a good light. So integrity is important.
So it is also important to try and be limestone and everything.
Yes, I agree.
And that's our show, folks. I want to thank the one, the only, the amazing Ashley Miller for visiting me on my show. It has been so much fun talking with you today, and thank you so much for my new look. I can't wait to see what you do next.
Thank you, Tiberius. I had so much fun with you, especially getting you all dolled up and getting those outfits pretty snazzy and dapper. And anyone else that wants to look like Tiberius, feel free to contact me at ashley@ashleymichelle.com. That's my email. And as well, please check out Koi 3. We're all about collaborating, inspiring one another, and I'm all about having a big community. So koi3.com and info@koi3, KOITHREE.com is our email address. Thank you.
And be sure to listen to us next week on the Tiberius Show. The Tiberius! Oh, that's yeah.
You're amazing.
The Tiberius Show is not filmed in front of a live studio audience. Executive producer Joseph Boyd. Production editor Pierre Laguerre. Green Room manager Danny Boyd. And your program host, Tiberius Boyd. The Tiberius Show is copyright 2018.